Jammu Kashmir Supreme Court to hear petition against abrogation of Article 370, hearing to begin from 2nd August. New Delhi, the Supreme Court has decided to hear the hearing of the petitions filed challenging the decision of the central government to abrogate Article 370 of the Constitution granting special status to Jammu and Kashmir from 2nd August. The constitutional bench headed by CJI D.Y. Chandrachud, which heard the case on Tuesday, said that it will start hearing the petitions challenging the abrogation of Article 370 of the Constitution from 2nd August. It said that the hearing of the case will be held every day except Monday and Friday. All documents must be submitted in written form by 27th July. In addition, 2 lawyers will be appointed as nodal officers to maintain these documents, the bench said. Meanwhile, the main petitioners, IS officer Shah Faisal and Shaila Rashid, withdrew from the case and requested to remove their names from the list of petitioners. The appeal was allowed by the Supreme Court. Chief Justice D. A 5-judge bench comprising Justices Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Sanjeev Khanna, B.R. Gavai and Surya Kant, along with Chandrachud, will hear the petitions. The trial is taking place nearly 4 years after the abrogation of Article 370 of the Constitution, which granted special status to the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Article 370 was abrogated by legislative and executive decisions in August 2019, after Parliament passed the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Act to bifurcate the state. The central government defended the repeal of Article 370. The central government has maintained that the Union territory has seen stability and progress since the day Article 370, which had given special status to the state, was abrogated, and stone pelting is not happening now. The central government, which filed an affidavit a day before the hearing, defended its action as the Supreme Court's Constitution bench took up the case after 3 years. The salient points of the affidavit are: Times life in the region has returned to normalcy after 3 decades of turmoil. Times public institutions including schools and colleges are functioning effectively in the last 3 years. Times strike, stone pelting and Bandh are now history. Times there have been no incidents of stone pelting since the cancellation of the ritual. Times the benefit of the Right to Education Act is now available in Jammu and Kashmir as well, and reservation is being applied to scheduled castes and scheduled tribes of the state. Times abrogation of ordinance has made it possible to eradicate the terror network and implement the 3-tier Panchayat Raj system by conducting smooth elections to district development boards. Times Kashmiri, Dogri, Urdu and Hindi languages have also been added as official languages to fulfill the aspirations of the people after the abolition of rights. Times this affidavit was filed in response to more than 20 petitions filed in the Supreme Court challenging the central government's decision to abrogate the ordinance. This affidavit was submitted in response to more than 20 petitions filed in the Supreme Court challenging the central government's decision to abrogate the ordinance.